Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net. Thanks again for watching. It is Saturday the 10th of August, and as always the site to get free of charge by you coming back and using the site and using the charts and viewing the videos, because every time you do that and every time you use the adverts it generates revenue that keeps us free of charge, so thank you for doing that. Now, many of you are busy out there at the moment, whether you're flying, whether you're sailing, whether you're walking, climbing, and many of you watch the video are farmers, and this is a scene that's probably familiar to many of you. Lots of people out there at the moment combining. We've got silage making going on as well, so we're critical conditions now in the coming weeks. And the story changes little from yesterday, really. The idea that this week is probably going to be generally dry across many southern parts of the country. There'll be bits and pieces of rain around, but most of any rainfall probably across the more northern half of the country. But even there, not bad until probably late on Wednesday, when we start to see more unsettled weather coming through, and then probably more disturbed for the end of the week and into next weekend. This is the 10-day mean of the 500 millibar flow, valid from next Saturday through to Tuesday the 20th of August. We've got the ECMWF on the left here, the GFS on the right, and you notice how both of them have the jet stream coming in across the Atlantic. GFS making more of the lower than normal heights up here towards the north, and the ECMWF making more of the higher than normal heights down towards the south. The effect of these lower than normal heights to the north and the higher than normal to the south is to squeeze this jet stream through, strengthen the jet stream, and it's partly that's going to be bringing the more disturbed weather. So here's chart for this afternoon then. We got ridge of high pressure just ridging in from the south from the Azores High at the moment. However, got some cloud off Southern Ireland, and it's all associated with this little area of low pressure. Now that's going to bring a little bit of rain to Southern Ireland this afternoon, perhaps to Cornwall later, and then it will just run through the channel during the course of tonight, bringing some spots of rain to southern parts of England. Elsewhere, it's a case of sunshine and showers, most of the showers for northern and western parts of Scotland and also Northern Ireland. By tomorrow, so by Sunday, what we're going to see is this little wiggly low out here in the channel. I think what that means is that more eastern parts of the channel, probably fairly cloudy at first, some spots of rain to come there as well during the course of the morning, but they'll only be very light. It may, though, be late on in the morning into the early afternoon before the cloud and the one or two spots of rain cleared away from Kent and East Anglia. Generally, though, for most, it's sunshine and showers, most of the showers across northern and western parts. I think some of the showers could be quite heavy for western Scotland and for the north and the west of Ireland. Also a few heavier ones across northwestern parts of England too. But generally, they'll be fairly well scattered. I think more eastern and southern areas tend to stay dry. Quite a breezy day too. On to Monday, a higher indication of showers through Monday. I do think that there could be some heavy ones around during the course of the day on Monday. And what we'll find is that because of the northwesterly wind, we'll find bands of showers that are aligned with the wind. And I think if you're in one of those bands of showers, particularly Scotland, northwest England, north and west Wales, and southwest England as well as Ireland, if you're in one of those lines of showers, it could be that they actually last for some time and you might actually end up with quite a damp day. If you're out of the line of showers, then actually it could be dry and you could get some good spells of sunshine right the way through the day. I think the Midlands, East Anglia, probably running into Lincolnshire, across southern parts of England, this sort of area here stays dry through Monday overall. Can't rule out completely the chance of a light shower, but generally should be dry. Quite a breezy day too. Then for Tuesday, ridge of high pressure building in June Tuesday. That has the effect of killing off the showers overnight. I think quite a chilly night with clear skies. Then for Tuesday itself, I think sunny spells and dry for many. One or two showers across northern England and across northern parts of Scotland. And we might just get a little bit of low cloud and some spots of drizzle moving on to the western and northern coasts of Ireland. For most, though, it's dry, the sunny spells, although cloud will be increasing from the west ahead of that front. And that will make the sunshine more hazy through more western areas. And then on to Wednesday. Well, indications for Wednesday are that we start to see the start of the more disturbed conditions. Got a front moving into northern and western Scotland. It brings outbreaks of rain through the north and west of Scotland, through Ireland and into the northwest of England too. And probably a little bit of drizzle to western coasts of Wales and perhaps the far west of Cornwall into the Scilly Isles as well during the course of the afternoon. I think more eastern areas tend to stay dry, and certainly for much of England and Wales it should stay dry with some good spells of sunshine across southern areas. Quite breezy towards the north and the west. And then into Thursday, bit of a question mark over Thursday, but it looks like the front actually passes through the country during Thursday. It probably brings some more persistent rain across Wales, southwest England, the Midlands, parts of northern England as well. And it may be that this is really slow to get its way eastwards, perhaps reaching East Anglia, parts of southern England by the evening. And it may be that it then just peters out completely before it brings any rain into parts of Suffolk, Essex and Kent, as well as Sussex. I think further north for Scotland and Ireland, here we find some brighter conditions following in. There will be some cloud around at times, particularly across western Scotland, but I think for most the sun should come through and it should become quite a dry day here. Quite breezy as well with that westerly wind. Rainfall totals through the week looking something like this. This is until close of play on Thursday. You can see how little rainfall there is across most of England and also Wales, with generally less than 10 millimetres. Most of the rain for northern and western parts of Ireland, northwest England, the north and the west of Scotland, 30 millimetres plus here. But you can see just the how the effect of that westerly wind brings most of the rainfall onto those western coasts. Now, looking beyond that, we're still going for the idea of unsettled conditions persisting into next weekend. That's not to say it's going to be a complete washout, because it's not, and it's not going to rain every single day. I think what we'll find is a day of rain, day of fine weather, day of rain, day of fine weather. It's just going to be more changeable than it has been. There's good agreement between the models as well. This is the chart from the ECMWF for midnight Saturday, running into Sunday the 18th. You can see here, got low pressure centred across western Scotland. This whole feature swinging its way eastwards, bringing some cloud, wind and rain through all places during Sunday. Now, there's good agreement between that and also between the GEM, the Canadian GEM, which also has low pressure there. Look, northwest of Scotland, swings it through, brings wind, cloud and rain for most. And there's agreement of sorts as well from the GFS ensemble for the same time, Saturday into Sunday. Yes, it's got the low pressure further northwest, but the ensemble does suffer from some smoothing effects. And it shows, though, the strong jet look coming across the UK, and that would drive cloud and outbreaks of rain eastwards, although less so in the south, according to the GFS ensemble. So we're going to stick with the idea then of this more disturbed weather coming in probably from Wednesday to Thursday of this week and lasting through until probably around the 22nd, which is taking us into a week on Thursday, so probably about a week's worth of disturbed weather. But then I think we're going to stick with the idea of the high pressure building in and things settling down once again for many, although probably still some outbreaks of rain for northern and western Scotland. So I'll leave you with that for now. As I said at the beginning, we kept free of charge by the adverts you see around the screen. It's when you come back and use the site and use the adverts, it keeps us free of charge. Don't forget you can follow the very latest updates on Twitter. Just follow us at Weather School. So for now, keep the sun shining and have a great day. Bye for now.